looking fantastic and gorgeous here. And I'm getting pretty excited to what really in store for us tonight. So I hope that everyone is in the good mood and ready to go because we've prepared something amazing just for you guys. By the way, my name is Dave Rivera, the one and only, your host for this beautiful evening with the beautiful people like you. Wala pa ka naman dyan. And can I invite people on the back to please move forward para mas makita niyo ako ng malapitan? Everyone, baka may mga ilalapit pa dyan, dito kayo sa harapan. Para at least mas marinig niyo to enjoy the company. Asan pa ba to? Sir Craig! Sir Craig, where is Sir Ryan? There, at the back. So before we formally Okay, there you go. Before we formally announce na i-open natin itong program, I would like to acknowledge, of course, the presence of our President, Mr. Kim Arlapu. There you go. Hello. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence tonight. And of course, we have the Vice President, none other than Mr. Mark Lapu. Yeah. All right, and of course we have our General Manager, Mr. Jay Kuya. Where is Mr. Jay Kuya? Over there. Nandito pala si Sir Jay. Okay, there you go. Very foggy. Agree? Agree ba? Kinikilig ibang girls. And of course, we have the Corporate Secretary, Attorney Paul Reyes. There we go. He's the one who sponsored our drinks for tonight. Thank you very much, Attorney, for Balakman, extra special triple distilled liquor. And of course, I would like to acknowledge the presence of all of you here. Umulan man o umaraw, talagang we make it to a point na maka-attend tayo for tonight. So how about a round of applause for each and every one of you here? Thank you so much. So, to formally start with the program, I am very pleased to introduce you this person. He's one of the owner of Power Stroke Motor Products Corporation. And with his perseverance and hard work, PMPC achieved its ultimate goal and wishes to grow in the automotive and motorcycle industry together with the BG products. As described by many, I think lagi ko itong naririnig eh. He has a huge heart. Of course, very, very long patience and graduate of the Philippines, Dilima, and a Master of Business Management at the Asian Institute of Management. A very loving father to Alonzi, and of course a romantic husband to Miss Hannah. Let us join our hands as we welcome the General Manager of Power Stroke Motor Products Corporation, Mr. Joselito Tundao.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Introduction there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone. We're very excited to have everyone's presence here. I'll just be going through the list. Actually, I have to recognize everyone who went all the way from distance and even nearby, the traffic in Metro Manila. So it's really an effort to bring yourselves or bring everyone here, and we really appreciate everyone's time and effort to come all the way here. So going through the list, I'd like to acknowledge our guests from the Hyundai Alabang Group in this table. Maybe you can stand up so we can recognize the whole team. Hyundai Alabang is from Baliwag. Table. Palayo ng palayo. Even partner, Toyota Novas Norte. Ito ang kapitbahay lang ng company namin, but we have a close and strategic partnerships with the AAP or the Automotive Association of the Philippines. Thank you very much. From Super Stock, Sir Charles Stock. And of course from Isan Baliwag as well. And of course from ECI, which is the Chevrolet and MG distributors in the Philippines. So led by Sir. And of course, our media partners were actually live stream right now through. Thank you to Sir. All about wheels also, sir. So maybe people who came in after the list was completed, I'd like to apologize for not being present. So for everyone coming over, and we're excited to introduce our guests coming all the way from Wichita, and of course our main event for tonight, which is unveiling of our product that we'll be launching tonight. So thank you very much. I'll hand you over to
Yes.
back to you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Jay. How about a round of applause one more time for our general manager? And now, we are moving forward to the most awaited part of this evening. Are you guys ready? Ready na ba? I think we are. So, how about we turn on the cameras, the videos, because now is the right time for us to unveil the newest and first hybrid product introduced by BG Products USA here in the Philippines as innovation and technology come together. Are you guys ready? Do we have a countdown here? Are we going to put some countdown here? No. Okay na lang magka-count. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Hey! There you go, friends! In the Philippines, the BG Hybrid Performance Service. There you have it. Of course, together with our two beautiful models. We have here Chantal and Carmen. There you go. Ang gaganda, no? Yes. There you have it. So, to learn more about the BG Hybrid and the BG Company Performance Service, I would like to call here on stage Mr. Jeff Thompson, the training manager of PSMPC, to introduce our guest speakers for tonight. Sir Joe, there you have it. All right. That's all right.
Good evening, everybody. Are we all okay? Great. Okay, it's a great pleasure for me to introduce our partners from Wichita, Kansas. Okay, from the mothership BG USA. First on my list, the marketing manager for Asia Pacific, He has been with BG for the past, well, almost 2 years, and he is more or less well versed in the automotive industry. And we have with him is one of ours. We consider him as family already because he frequents the Philippines like almost always. Okay, so he's been with our visits to your dealerships, and everything that is PG here right now is more or less because of it. Okay, so let me introduce to you the marketing manager for Asia Pacific, Mr. Craig Kaczynski, and Mr. Ryan Williams from PG USA. Please welcome them.
The price is right. This is,
Gentlemen, would you like to be on center or on the stage, or are you just gonna be there?
I'm just gonna kind of go with it for now.
All right.
Where would you prefer this?
But here,
Okay.
you're looking good here. All right, so everyone can see you even from the back. All right.
So, first off, so my name is Craig Kaczynski, and my colleague Ryan Weems. First off, we want to thank everybody for coming tonight, and for being partners of BG. Some of you for many years, some of you do. So first, I just want to give a round of applause and thank you to all of our wonderful partners here tonight. And also, we want to thank the Power Stroke team for welcoming us to town. It's been a wonderful conversation, listening to us drone on about BG. We've had some great discussions about their business here, about how they're working with you all. They kept us well fed, so thank you for that as well. So we just want to thank the Power Stroke team as well for everything they've done for us so far this week, and as we continue to work together for the rest of the week. So one more round of applause if that's okay.
Go, please. Okay, so, the introduction was basically that without me, everything's good because of me, but actually, at the end of the day, everything's good because of all of our partners that are here in the room tonight. So thank you for taking your time to be with us this evening.
So we're going to take the chance, we know we're here tonight about hybrid, but we're also going to take the chance to introduce BG, or reintroduce BG to many of you all. And so everybody can learn a bit more about BG tonight, as well as all of our products and services and what BG is as a company. So why don't we go ahead and go to the first slide. So our mission statement as BG is we are the recognized global leader in transportation maintenance services and related industries. So our products can be found in automotive, in marine, and various industries, all in the goal of supporting preventative maintenance. Our vision statement is in partnership with our distributors, because BG works with distributors. That is our business model. We have distributors around the world, and we work with our distributors to provide the highest quality products, service, solutions for transportation and related industries worldwide. Again, without our distributors, BG would not be the company that it is, and just as the Power Stroke team here is showing, and you all work with them on a regular basis. So we're located in Wichita, Kansas. If you all don't know, it's been located in the middle of America. I've never been myself till I joined the company about 2 years ago. It's a wonderful little town. If you ever get the chance to come to Wichita, we would happily welcome you. I'm not sure why, but if you want to come, but we'd be happy to have you anyway. We have a recently, in 2019, we opened up our new research and development facility. It's 3,200 square meters. We'll show some photos of that. One of the really important, our labs, we have ISO certifications. Basically every type of certification you can imagine, from research, manufacturing, BG has it, because that's really important for us for the quality of our products. We have We manufacture all of our tools and equipment in-house between a facility in Wichita and in El Dorado. We have a large distribution center as well. Can we go to the next slide? So this is our corporate headquarters right here in Wichita. So on the right, so this is our main offices. The next slide. This is our main manufacturing facility in El Dorado, Kansas. Some of you who are in the room have been here before. It's amazing. For those who learn about additives and the type of products that we produce, they're produced here. It's state of the art. I can't say enough about what an amazing facility it is. You eat off the floor, and this is where the products that you're selling to your customers are coming from. Next slide. In addition to producing the products, we have our technology and training center. So we have, I think we have eight or 9 days that we can do testing and repairs and preventative maintenance services. We have our own dyno. We have a team working in the proving grounds, which we call that are working with the research and development team to test our products, to develop the case studies that you all often see from our reps out in the field, to prove that BG products. Next slide. So this is our global distribution center in El Dorado, next to our manufacturing facility. Again, just a really amazing facility, state of the art. So this is our distribution footprint. We're in over 60 countries around the world. So we're a worldwide, we're a global company with everything manufactured in the U.S. In addition to one of the key messages that we want to deliver as well is many companies talk about products, but that's not how BG sees ourselves. We see ourselves as a partner beyond products. So the idea is that in addition to all of our products, we are dedicated to working with our distributors and their customers to ensure their success in providing the best preventative maintenance services in the market through education, through constant training. So I believe many of you all know this. If you work with your reps, it is a partnership approach that we take. We emphasize as much as we emphasize the value that we can bring, and when we work with great partners, we can learn from you all. We work together, and it's just an unbeatable team when we take this approach. So we go to the next slide. So by being the industry's partner beyond products, we have a multi-phase business. We focus on, and this is very important, focus on customers with shop retention and profitability. We're educating customers on the importance of preventative maintenance. Our approach is when our products are sold, they're sold honorably and ethically. We don't want the products being pushed. People don't understand why they're being used. They don't understand why they're being offered their products. So I hope, as many of you all know already, our focus on training and education is critical so that we can continue to build this approach of helping you all retain your customers, improve your bottom line, all in an honorably and ethical way. And hopefully you're having fun along the way as well, working with the team as you all are running your business day to day. I'll go to the next slide. Another piece that's critical to this partnership and how we stand behind our products is we offer something called the Lifetime BG Protection Plan. This is an incredible retention tool that we're rolling out in select markets, including the Philippines. And the idea is that we implement the plan with a workshop, and it's all based on service intervals. And as long as customers are coming in and using the services according to certain intervals, they're provided a protection against the system for which they're using that service, whether it be the engine, the fuel system. So there's a certain amount of money that we will pay for repairs because we stand behind our products. And we know that they will work, and we back it up with our protection plan. So often people ask, how do you know your products are safe? How do we know your products are not going to damage the customer's vehicle? Well, we back it up right here with our protection plan, that we will back up our products and how they get used. So this is another very important tool of the partnership that we bring to our distributors in the field. Next slide. So in following on this idea of the partnership beyond products, Our distributors come to town. We do a large amount of training at all of those places that we showed you earlier. So we have headquarter-based training. We have trainers there that are running classes. Where distributors come to town. We're constantly just running programs for our distributors, their sales reps, to be learning more about it. We go out into the field as we're doing now. We're doing sales training. We're doing product training. However we can to continue to provide training and education to our distributors and their customers. Next slide. We also have great web and app-based training. So I don't know how many of you have downloaded our apps from your app store. So we go. This is something that this is our dashboard where we have trainings. So you can do this on the laptop. You can also do this on the smartphone. If we go to the next slide. So if you go to your app store, you can download all of these apps. We have an app for the technicians. We have for the service advisors. We also have our VG Experience app, which is an enhanced reality where you can learn more about our services. So if you don't have these apps on your phone, take a look, talk to the reps. They're all just additional tools that we offer to support the business. And all of these the best products, our partnership beyond products, where's the proof? Well, if we look in the U.S., we're at over 50% of dealerships in the U.S. In the independent, which you can see the second competitor is at 15%. So in the U.S., you'll see pockets of competitors around the country, but overall, VG is the market leader in the U.S. in both the dealership and the independent space. So we continue to focus. We don't rest. We continue to want to improve our business, improve the way that we go to market, so that we can continue to bring our services to as many customers as possible. So before we dive into what you all have been waiting for about the product, hybrid products, one of the key points that we also want to touch upon is about tomorrow's technology today. VG, we are an innovative company. We are constantly staying ahead of the trends in the market so that we are first to market, even when there may not even be a commercial case developed right off the bat. We are constantly staying ahead of what's happening in the market, addressing whether it's from a regulatory perspective, whether it's from a technology perspective. We continue to create new products and services and bring them into the market. I just put a few examples here. MOA, as we call it here in the Philippines, I think some of you all use it, is our oil additive. It's constantly reformulated to meet all of the international oil specifications so that it's the best product in the market. We have won numerous awards for our tools and equipment and online training. We design and build them all in-house, and we've been recognized for our tools and also our training. Again, we're first to market with GDI products, fuel injection technology, so we're always staying ahead. What are the challenges that come out of new engine technologies, out of vehicle technologies coming on the market? How can we make sure that our products are able to address what's happening? And there's some products that you'll see tonight that the team can talk to you about. For example, the dynamic engine restoration. Oh, excuse me. Is that you'll not heard it? You haven't heard it before. The dynamic engine restoration.
Turbo engine and a non-turbo engine. And the non-turbo engine and the turbo engine had the same, they use the same oil and the same drain interval, right? Worked good on the non-turbo engine, but on the turbo engine, the turbo was basically, it was cooking the oil and causing a sludging problem for Volkswagen. So Volkswagen came to us and asked us for help with their sludging issue on their turbo engines. we actually developed a program for Volkswagen, and it is called the Dynamic Engine Restoration. And basically, it's a product that goes in. We're able to run the engine. We put some adapters on there for the oil filter, to filter it out a little bit better. And we're able to remove that sludge from that engine without them having to tear the entire engine down and or replace the engine. So, BG has the opportunity every now and then as an innovative company, a technology company, to work with the OEM to develop things such as that. We've actually got a PSB, with that OEM to help them fix their issue. Now, with that being said, the program also works well on engines that are where they have a sludge problem for whatever reason, neglect or a defect of some sort. So we implemented the program in Europe, and it's been outstandingly successful on engines that have a sludging problem. And we have since then opened that service up in the United States, and we are bringing that service currently to the Philippines. So we're just excited to talk to you a little bit about some of the relationships we do have with the OEMs.
And it's an important point to also raise that in addition to the products that we have now, if you're facing some sort of issue in the market, we're happy to work with you on those, whatever they need. So you can talk to your rep, and we are happy to support as well. Again, we are your partner. We want to work with you to ensure your success in the market. And however we can support, and you may be facing an issue that we've dealt with in the past, and we're happy to investigate. So we are a resource for you all here, and we just want to remind you all of that. Through the PowerStroke team, you can reach us, and we are your partner anytime in any way that we can help. So now we'll get to the hybrid products. So a hybrid vehicle has a unique set of maintenance challenges due to their design and how they're operated. An engine must operate at regular intervals to minimize fuel deposit, ensure the longevity of components, and optimize the life of fluids to propel the vehicle. What does that mean? We all know that an engine's run best when it's running at a good RPM, it's consistently being used, the engine's coming to temperature, right? That's how an engine should be driven. And we know that every day that's not what happens. We have the term severe driving conditions, where vehicles are operating in traffic, regular start-stop activity is putting stress on the engine and the fluids in the engine. So hybrid vehicles, due to the fact that they are going on, they're operating between the battery and the engine, are constantly being turned on and off at optimal operating temperature for significant periods of time. And because of that, these are the unique challenges that come up with a hybrid vehicle, specifically around the fluids for oil and fuel. So what we did was we've been looking at, we'll stay here for a minute, but we have formulated some of our key products to better address the challenges that arise from a hybrid engine. So, for example, with fuel, often the fuel may sit in the vehicle for much longer than it would in an ICE, so the fuel can break down. So we want to be able to prevent the fuel from breaking down. So we want to address stabilization. Also, due to the fact that the ejectors are not regularly being used, you can quickly get deposit filled up. So you want a very strong detergency that is able to clean out those ejectors and keeping that engine operating at optimal in an optimal manner. Also, with oil, due to the fact that again the oil is not getting up to temperature, it's not able to. You're getting a lot of moisture collecting in the oil. The oil can break down. This can lead to sludging. So again, you want to be able to offer something with the oil that just can better ensure that that oil does not break down quickly due to the moisture that builds up in the engine. And so those guys these emissions on products to address these issues in the hybrid vehicle. And as we know, fuel consumption is one of the key things that a hybrid market looks at. We're always looking at how the vehicle, what our fuel economy is, and as it drops, we're not happy. So we have these products to help to address that. So we'll go to the next slide. So for EPR, this is our engine cleaner for hybrids. So again, your rings start to get a lot of scoring in the combustion chamber, right? And so what happens is you're losing efficiency, you're losing compression in your engine. Also, as the oil starts to break down, you can start burning oil as well. So by using a high quality engine cleaner for a hybrid vehicle, you're cleaning out the engine, you're reducing oil loss, you're reducing emissions, and you're restoring power. And for that, I'll turn it over to Ryan for a little more about this.
Actually, when we talk about restore suppression, that's kind of where we want to hang out for a second. A simple compression test. But we raise compression. Compression is power, right? Everybody likes power. So the deal is, we do a simple oil change and oil service using this product on the customer's car, especially the hybrid, and the customer leaves, and they can tell that the car has more power. Automatically, they have value for the money that they just spent in your dealership on getting this service taken care of. If they can feel that the car runs better, they're a happy customer. And if they're a happy customer, what does it turn it into? It turns it into a retention tool, right? They're going to say, look, I don't know what they're doing at the dealership to my car, but it's special. So I have to keep going back to the dealership to get my vehicle serviced.
So we'll go ahead to the next slide. So our MOA is our oil additive for hybrids. And again, the idea is what you're doing is you're adding an oil additive. The additive pack is the oil that is in the vehicle to reduce the likelihood that the oil is going to break down, extend the life of that oil, so you reduce the likelihood of sludge. You improve moisture handling that can build up due to the start-stop and lack of reaching an optimal operating temperature. And again, that's the focus of the product. Again, so that by having oil that does not break down, your engine components remain in good condition, reducing the likelihood of premature breakdown. Again, we talk a lot about emissions. Having an efficient running engine helps you reduce emissions as well, and it extends your oil life. So this is the formulation of our MOA to address this oxidation issue that can arise in a hybrid engine. Next. Again, so 44K, I hope all of you are familiar with 44K already. It's an amazing product for fuel system cleaning. And this is our hybrid version of it. So what we've done is we want to be able to clean those injectors that can quickly get built up due to the fact that the fuel system is not running regularly. We want to be able to clean out that combustion chamber. We want to be able to address corrosion and fuel oxidation that can come from oil sitting in the engine, in the fuel tank over time. So what do we get from that? We restore fuel economy, we restore horsepower, and we reduce exhaust emissions. Every time, again, we talked a lot about emissions in the last couple of days as well. An optimally running engine can reduce your emissions. That's a great side effect of the products as well. You can go to the next slide. So we often talk about at AG, we have these great products. What does that mean? We are very proud of our products and the prove that we have. ASTM are international testing standards. You can run these tests anywhere in the world, and you will get the same results. And we follow ASTM standards for all of our testing. And this seatbelt test, the idea is you are operating the engine at a certain temperature, I believe 160 degrees, and you are testing how long it takes for the oil to oxidize. Again, oil oxidation means that it's breaking down, it starts to sludge, you're not protecting the engine components. So the oil loses its ability to protect the engine. What the seatbelt test shows is, and this is using synthetic oils and adding MOA for hybrids to synthetic oils, is showing that the life of the oil is being extended. And this is a test. These are fully synthetic oils that we are using. So MOA still brings benefits even to a fully synthetic oil. And this shows that hybrid that's constantly being run, start, stop, that having that MOA protection in the engine is giving that reassurance to the customer that their engine is running optimally. The next slide. This is another case study that we did with two Priuses. And what we did was, this is focused on fuel consumption. So we took two Priuses, and one we followed OEM schedule, and then we did one where we followed it using BG products. And what this shows is, so for the hybrid that was not receiving the BG performance oil change for hybrids, the fuel consumption dropped after the first 5,000 miles. Whereas when we use the BG performance oil change streams for hybrids, the fuel efficiency increased, right? And that's what every hybrid, I mean, everybody who owns a car wants to see that, especially a hybrid owner, because that's why I bought the car. I own a hybrid. I love seeing those numbers. I look at my fuel economy every single day in my life, because that's why we have it. So again, we are always going to back up what we say about our products. If we are not going to make claims that are not true. We have lots of data about these products and all of our other products. So if you have questions, we're happy to talk about it. The Power Show team as well. But again, just know that when you're working with BG and working with us, we're always going to provide evidence that our products do what they say that they do. And you can feel confident when you're offering these services to your customers that they are in good hands. And that when you all, as you all try these in your vehicles and do the testing, you can experience them yourself. So that's that case study, and I think this is about it. Right? Oh, so the last slide is we also want to talk a bit about what are some of the other services for hybrids. Now again, because you have an engine, because you have cooling system and transmission, you're still able to use many of the existing BG products and services to service a hybrid vehicle. And through a lot of the training that we can provide, we can work with you all providing about what we call RIM training, which is how we can work with you all with your multi-point inspections. We can help you to continue to increase the customer pay on your repair orders, recommending services that are needed for customers' vehicles, whatever it may be in the engine. And many of the vehicles coming in for the hybrid liners, some are multi-point, some are GDI. So for the ones that are GDI, we're also happy to talk about GDI technology paired with the hybrid, and what are the types of services that can be offered to address the specific challenges of a GDI. So we will continue to work with our chemists and our research and development team will continue to work on products to address PHEVs and EVs and eventually as they come. We know that you'll be able to work with us. We'll always be working in the background to providing you all the best products available for what you have in the market. So I think with that, I'm done. We just have a short video, and then Brian, if you have anything to add. This is just a nice little sizzle video that we have. So not playing up. Well, maybe we're not gonna get the video tonight. That's okay. Again, thank you, Ryan, anything else to add?
No video tonight.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be around here the rest of the evening. If you've got any questions, please ask, but come visit. And, once again, thanks everybody for the
There we
time.
go. We have a video, there we go. This is a sound. How do you want to sing a little bit while it's going? That's okay, no problem, you get the idea. So, again, thank you all very much. If you have any questions, please just come and let us know. And thank you all for your time.
Thank you very much. And once again, Mr. Craig and Mr. Ryan. Would you like to dance? I think we'll be dancing later on, all right? Thank you very much, Mr. Ryan, Sir Craig. That is very informative. Yes, very informative videos about the BG Hybrid Performance Services. So I know that a lot of you are hungry now. We're about to move forward, but before that, we'll have to take a photo op together with Mr. Ryan and Sir Craig, and of course, with the Power Strong Minded Student Official, of course, Sir Jay, together with our President and Mr. Vice President,
Parang waiting lang. Sa isa, parang may documentation.
Joseph Oro, and I would like to call on Sir Jay, all right, Mr. President, yes, and Mr. Vice President. On the center. One more. Per table. All right, per table. Please. Together, per table. So, number one.
One more. Galing, di ba?
Alright guys, medyo nakukuha na natin.
Alright then, let's go.
We live in an interconnected world, a shared past, present, and future, connected by a series of ties, strengthened by love, for better or for worse. The need to adapt when there is change, to support one another, to bring kindness where there is pain. The need of loving kindness, of interconnection. The future you used to chase. The future you used to want. Now, you're living it. This is Jabber. Reconnect, adapt, and evolve. Jabber Motorcom. Make rides more fun.